What's up, everybody? It's Zach Attack, back at it with another video, and my brother is coming. But I'm gonna talk to you today about hold on, let me get myself in the camera. I might need to back up some. But this will be my first time on my YouTube channel talking about WWE. So today, there's been reports that Jeff Hardy has been released. So, Jeff Hardy happens to be one of my favorite wrestlers in the WWE. That and John Cena. But, I'm still not in the camera. What the hell? Let me back up some. There we go. But he happens to be like one of my favorite wrestlers, and him and Matt Hardy, the Hardy Boys, were like my favorite tag team. But this isn't his first time leaving WWE. He went to TNA back in like, I think it was like 2009, 2010, somewhere around there. And then he went everywhere. He went to TNA, he went to, I think he also went to ROH. And fought the Elite and all that. But then I want to say, hold on, let me, I think it was WrestleMania, but I don't know. Yeah, it was WrestleMania 33. Yeah, that's what it was. The second return. They returned in 2017. That was their second return. That was WrestleMania 33. Y'all know how that went. They got a huge reaction. I was stoked. I was happy to see them come back. But then after that, they just kind of faded out. Matt became tag team with Bray Wyatt. That didn't last very long. Jeff was here and there. They basically were just burying Jeff Hardy the majority of the time, because I didn't see him get a whole lot of wins. So they were he was just basically putting talent over. And honestly, yes, I know he's getting up there in age, but I still think that he should have gotten at least one more shot at maybe like the WWE champion or like the Universal champion or something like that, or at least go for like the Intercontinental or United States. But didn't really see much of that. Yeah, WWE is it's just going downhill. They released so many freaking superstars, and a lot of it were some of their really good talent superstars. Like Bray Wyatt, they got rid of Bray Wyatt. And Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's gone. They got rid of Adam Cole. Adam Cole left because he didn't want to resign. Daniel Bryan didn't want to resign, and he went to All Elite. So did Adam Cole. And then CM Punk, ways later, was before all this, he left because he was having issues with WWE. So many stars are having issues with WWE, and it's just like, honestly, I still tune in because I have that hope that WWE would turn it around. I have that hope that something good will happen. But it's getting to the point where it's like, this is really boring. It's getting boring. And now that they're releasing Jeff Hardy, it's just like, I mean, he may not bring a whole lot to the table now that he's getting older up in there in age, but these storylines that they put out there suck. I think one of my favorite storylines, it's kind of a funny, weirdish type storyline, but the storyline that they had where they had Otis fall in love with Mandy Rose, that was a pretty decent storyline. And another good storyline was with Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio, with Rey Mysterio and his son battling it out with Seth Rollins and his disciples. That was another good story. That was a pretty great storyline. And another one, I kind of like what they're doing with the Tribal Chief. That's another good. So there are some gimmicks out there, and there are some storylines that I like the Tribal Chief. That's something Roman Reigns needed to be heel. He's been a face for so long, ever since he left the Shield. He's been a face. So him being a heel now and having I'm the Tribal Chief, acknowledge me, all that's a solid character right there, and I like it. And I like how they have the bloodline, you know, Jimmy and Jey Uso being at his side, and that's another great gimmick that they have out there. Another great team that I like is also the New Day. That's an amazing. There's been so many reports about them breaking up the Four and all that, and it's never happened. They're surviving all that. But yeah, New Day is another team that I like. And just right now, I would hate to see another superstar that I like go just because WWE has no idea what they're doing and putting talent and burying them, like Nikki ASH, Nikki Cross, whatever you want to call him. She's a great wrestler. She's a good wrestler, and I believe she deserves another title opportunity. And yeah, she held it, but not very long. She dropped it not too long after she got it to Charlotte Flair. They're giving it to the likes of Charlotte Flair, and don't get me wrong, Charlotte Flair is a great wrestler, but I'm just getting kind of tired of seeing her over and 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 over again. It's just getting ridiculous. And the same thing with Roman Reigns. I mean, I like the guy, and he was my favorite wrestler, but they were giving him title shot after title shot after title shot after title shot, just pushing him like he's the guy of the company. This is who the future lands on. And the WWE Universe did not like that. They were getting tired of the fact that he was getting shot after shot after shot after shot, when you got so many other good talent in the back waiting and scratching and itching and climbing and fighting their way to get that spot where Roman Reigns is at, but he continues to get more and more and more and more. And it's frustrating. Vince McMahon is trying to force a superstar onto us, and it's not enjoyable. Let the WWE Universe decide who's going to be the face of the company. And when they decide, that's who you go with. If they don't like a superstar you're trying to push as the face of the company, then you know you're making a bad business decision, because they're all about business decisions or what's best for business. If they're not liking who you're trying to make as the face of the company, I think you should listen to what we're saying. You might actually get some more views. You might actually bring the money in. Because now they're like falling behind in money. They're not getting as much views as they used to, because they're forcing things. They're forcing stuff that WWE Universe does not like. And that's why the fans are leaving, going to AEW, because they're not forcing nothing. They're in it for the fans. WWE is not in it for the fans. Whatever Vince McMahon has planned, it's not planned for the fans, it's planned for him and him only. If he doesn't like it, then it doesn't go. He doesn't think about the fans, he thinks about himself. And the money. I'm telling you, if you want the money, listen to the fans, because the fans know what they want and they know what they want to see. We need to get out of the PG era. I mean, we're kind of slowly getting away from that. We're pretty much kind of away from it. But you need to, I don't know, bring some more hardcore stuff. Do something. Do something different that we've never seen before. Because the fans are getting tired of all this forced stuff being forced upon us that we don't like. And that's why they're leaving. That's why they're going to either TNA, or they're going to ROH, or they're going to AEW. Because they know at the end of the day, they're going to be respected and not be treated like crap like they do in WWE. I mean, right now, Nikki ASH, she had a great run with the superhero gimmick, and I kind of like the superhero gimmick. I think it's pretty cool. But no, Vince McMahon doesn't like it, and they're trying to do whatever they can to make it fail. And they're doing a very good job of it, because she was losing constantly. Nikki ASH is a good wrestler. She deserves more, and she deserves the respect, and she's not getting it when she's in WWE. Honestly, if she leaves, I would understand why, because, you know, she's losing matches that she could win. She can beat Zelina Vega. I mean, I'm not saying that Zelina Vega is not a good wrestler. I think she's a really good wrestler as well. But she could beat Zelina Vega. You're making her out as this weak character. And she's not. She's a great wrestler. I mean, look what the time she was with Sanity. You know? Maybe bring that back. Bring that crazy, energetic Nikki Cross back. Or maybe another character. I don't know. Or maybe stay with Nikki ASH and actually try to do something with it, instead of just going for it for like a month and then bury her again. But that's all that I have today, folks. I will keep you updated with more WWE news, more Magic news, and more Tampa Bay Buccaneer news. And maybe do some Tampa Bay Lightnings. I haven't done anything on them. But that being said, I'm Zack Attack, and tune in for my next video, and have a great day.